Hi, my name is Michael Williams, or as biophobic people might refer to me, Dr. Evil. Hi, this is Bioengineering 101, Week 2, Experiment Cultures. Wow. Okay, so I began this experiment July the 12th at approximately 4 p.m., where I took a sample of the bacteria from my fingers on this one, and I used this one as a control group. Okay, no big deal. Within 26 hours, so that's yesterday, about 6 p.m., I noticed that there was already bacteria cultures appearing on my agar plates. Okay, so let's go over this. This is the experimental group. This is the one I touched. And as you can see, wow, 2 days and however many hours from 4 p.m. to nearly 11 p.m. and the bacteria is just about taking over. As you can see, there's like a crater right here. And at first, I thought the bacteria had ate its way all the way through. The crater goes all the way through to the bottom. And at first, I thought the bacteria had eaten all of that. But when I watched the original video, I realized that there was some sort of imperfection right along in there. So maybe the bacteria just finished the job, so to speak. Okay, so this is my control group. This was a little disappointing. And if you watch my first video on this second attempt, you'll probably realize why. When I created the agar plates on July the 11th, late at night, right before I went to bed, I gave them some time to cool, but not really a lot of time, and then I just placed them all upside down in the refrigerator and went to bed. I came in the next morning, checked them, and they were just soaked in condensation. And this is where I made my mistake. In order to eliminate the condensation, I opened them up and placed them upside down on paper towels. You know, I tried to be sterile, or at least clean. And it still took several hours. I was kind of surprised at how long it took for the condensation to finally dissipate at room temperature, open, upside down on paper towels. So, as you might imagine, my control group, this one, got some contamination in it because of that, I'm pretty sure. So, let's take a look at that. As you can see, there's tiny little bacterial cultures and a couple of big bacteria cultures growing on there. And that's supposed to be my control group, as you may or may not be able to read there. But I'm not really worried about that because there's no mold. If you've watched my first experiment, you'll realize that because I used LB ampicillin agar, keyword ampicillin, which is a antibiotic derived from penicillin, which is derived from mold. Ampicillin does not inhibit the growth of mold and probably encourages it based on my experiment, because there was a huge amount of mold in my first attempt at this experiment. But other than everything that's happened so far, I'm very satisfied. There's no mold in my experimental group, and there's huge cultures that appeared within a day. I checked it at 26 hours because when I got home from work is when I checked it, and it probably had started earlier in the day. So, yeah, I would consider this a success, despite the fact that I messed up on my control groups. I'm sure my other agar plates are contaminated because I open them up and place them upside down to get rid of the condensation as well. But yeah, I would consider this a success overall. And thank you for watching.